Hi there, and welcome to another Should You Pull, no, not Should You Pull, Should You Save. Sorry, my bad on that one. Anyway, it's another Should You Save, and this time it's going to be on Yuri. Basically just going to go briefly over his LD kit, what he got for EX extension and all that, and that stuff, as well as what Quistis got. Alright, so let's get into the meat with Yuri. His LD is a 6-hit AoE Brave HP split damage. It's executed 4 times, so it's just like 4 HP dumps or just whacking. It grants him a new buff which increases his Brave and HP damage. It also allows Yuri, when he has the buff up, to be able to inflict 1 stack of his new debuff that happens. It will the LD will also turn his Brave attack into a new attack for when there's a stack on the enemy. Stack of the debuff on the enemy. It turns into Holy Gar and Holy Gar Plus. How that works out I will go through in a moment, because I'm going to go through the debuff itself like specifically, because yeah, the LD is heavily tied with the debuff. So with the debuff, which is Ring Hold, it can have a maximum of 3 stacks on the enemy. It provides 20% damage down. Doesn't matter. That's regardless of what stacks. And whenever it's dispelled or cleansed, it will set off Holy Gar and Holy Gar Plus, or Holy Gar Plus, depending on on how it's dispelled. Like if an enemy is a sooner cleanse themselves of it, they will get attacked by Holy Gar, just the base Holy Gar. Now, Holy Gar is a holy magic damage that increases the stacks by 1, and this can go up to 4. Now, only Holy Gar can do this, whereas everything else of Yuri, whenever he attacks with one of his other skills, can only make it go to a maximum of 3 stacks, but Holy Gar can make it go to 4, and when it goes to 4, it changes into Holy Gar Plus. Now, Holy Gar itself is a 2 dump AoE, whereas Holy Gar Plus is a 3 dump AoE. So it basically just adds an extra dump if you can get it to like the 3 stacks before doing the Holy Gar, triggering it yourself with the Brave attack or with the Holy Gar. Right. The only times Yuri cannot increase the stacks is during chase and with Holy Gar and Holy Gar, well, specifically Holy Gar Plus. Because obviously Holy Gar can increase it by 1, because that's part of that one's effect, but Holy Gar Plus won't increase the stacks. But yeah, literally just in chase and Holy Gar Plus is you can't do like a load of launch teams to try and increase the stacks to try better. Now, Yuri's EX extension allows him to have EX start, so you can immediately have Chelinka. And Chelinka also lasts for 6 turns, so now with Yuri, you should never be dropping Chelinka. Like, Chelinka will always be just standing there cheering Yuri on during all of his attacks now. So, he gets that. His C65 just gives him more self-sufficiency. It seems to be the core thing for C90s nowadays, or just trying to give as much self-sufficiency and maybe a little boost to the party as well. Alright, and that's pretty much it for Yuri. Now, Quistis gets, with her EX extension and so forth, she gets 80% Brave damage, 40% Brave gain, and 20% overflow. And that's all to herself and only herself. Her EX now also freely delays everyone, so that's fine. And with Quistis still having, still being able to go through delay immunity, that will never be stopped. Her LD board rework gave her buff when it's at maximum stacks to give her 20% HP damage up. Again, more self-sufficiency, which seems to be the core theme that's going on with again with C90s. So it's basically she's a lot better now because she provides a lot for herself to just be able to hit her cats, and you're bringing Quistis for being a delayed queen that she is. Now we sort of move on into the should you save portion, where I try and see if I recommend gems, tickets, or skip. This banner, I'm afraid I would say this is the better Quistis banner. Like, compared to a original LD drop, which was during the Ace BT cycle. Ace is a good BT, but she was also, her banner mates was Palom. Like, the banner mate LD was Palom, and Palom was the same Palom that's in Global right now. So he was not a good banner mate at all for Quistis at that time, and Quistis also didn't get as much as she did now, and the stuff she did now felt like she should have gotten back then as well, to just let her deal with what Lufenia Plus was doing at the time. But at least she's got it now. She's at least very decent. She's decent now, so, and you can bring her perfectly fine for delaying to Oblivion, because yeah, going through delay immunity means doesn't matter if the boss frames turned or anything. Now, Yuri, on the other hand, he is a BT candidate because he's a pro tag of his own game. So under the current rules, he does qualify for a BT, and if he does get a BT, that means his LD will be rerun there, and I would actually think that would be the better time to pick up Yuri, not here. Not on its debut, the LD debut, but to get it on a BT if he gets it. And that's kind of sad to see. And Gilgamesh's BT, while a really good BT, if you're going to go for Gilgamesh's BT, I would recommend Gilgamesh or the next banner. Like Gilgamesh's banner or the next banner for going after his BT over Yuri. So, if being asked myself, would I save for this banner? No. Like, this would be a massive skip for me. I like Yuri. Like, I do like Yuri a little bit. I do have him in Global. I don't have him, like, sorted in JP at all, but in Global I have him in there. It's just, I would not chase this LD. Because this LD is really not needed for fight. You could take a Holy Enchanter and any other recent decent damage per turn units, and they'll fulfill the orb. So the orb is a non-issue. Really, it's also not on lethal orb, so his LD is not really standing out at all. It doesn't stand out in the next fight either. And we also had Aiko a few weeks ago, who is a pretty damn decent Holy Enchanter. Again, hot enchanting other units to be, you know, who can dish out better numbers than Yuri. Like Locke. Like, Locke is a really good unit, like a phenomenally good unit, and you can enchant Locke. And if you can enchant Locke to Holy, he smashes Yuri out the water on the Holy damage. So yeah, Yuri's not a bad unit either. Like, he's not like bottom of the C90 era units, but he's not in the top either. He's sort of that middle of the road, and the stuff he offers are not needed. So I can't honestly promote saving for this banner outside of him being a favourite. Same with Quistis, really. Like, both are fine units in the C90 era, but both are not like, yes, absolutely chase sort of thing with tickets or gems. So realistically, for this banner, you can skip if you want. So I hope you listened to me talking about Yuri and Quistis. Obviously, form your own opinions about how, if you want to go look at other information and so forth. But yeah, my opinion is this banner is very skippable. and I hope you have enjoyed listening. And if you got any comments, feel free to leave, especially criticism. Please, if you got criticism, please give it. I can't improve these at all without criticism, so if you do have any, please give it. I'm more than happy to take anything on board. And thank you and have a good day. I'll see you around.